Well, I mean, great to get your first league win of the year, and as perhaps predicted, a tight game.
Yeah, it was super tight. There wasn't a lot in it, especially in the first half. They probably started better than us, but we weathered the storm, limited their opportunities. Was pleased to get in at half time and just make a few little tweaks to cover kind of better spaces around the centre of the pitch, which we thought they were occupying better than us. And I thought once we scored, we were the better team and finished the game really strongly.
Won't go down as goal of the season, but it doesn't really matter, does it?
Goal of the season for me. The desire to be in there to try and get the ball over the line was there for everyone to see, and a really, really important goal for us as a team, but also to get Eleanor off the mark as well.
Say for Eleanor, is it just sort of in a way a monkey off her back? She's got a goal now. Hopefully she'll get back on track.
Yeah, sometimes it's the scruffy goals that you need, isn't it, to get yourself on a little bit of a run. So we'll hopefully be using that as a catalyst, for us and for her to really push on over the next bout of games that we've got coming up.
No, you've spoken about Ashton Gate before as a great stadium to go and play football. It's a bit strange, 5:15 kick-off on a Saturday though.
Yeah, we're getting quite a few random kick-offs over the next couple of weeks, so we just got to get on with it. It doesn't really affect our preparation. We're flying down to Bristol and back, so we can't complain or have any queries about that. So our preparation's been good. It's nice to have a few people back on the grass. Obviously, we were without Hannah Greenwood at the weekend as well. So Rhiannon and Brianna played together for the first time, which again was pleasing. So getting a few bodies back on the grass this week in preparation for Bristol is also important.
And how does it feel now looking at the table? Is it taking some stress out of the situation?
I feel like it gives the players more confidence. You feel like they play with a little bit more freedom, and therefore you're going to get better performances over the course of time as well. So I think we've been really resolute in our defending. We've really gone back to basics. I know we've spoke about it a lot before, but really, really stripped it back and asked them to be better 1v1, and we're not seeing the mistakes that we saw pre-Christmas. So that needs to continue. But we also need to make sure we're putting games to bed as well, rather than not hanging on. I don't think that's the right phrase, because I don't think we were hanging on against Southampton, but maybe to have more control towards the end of the game.
Bristol City, they're in a strong position in the table, but their recent results slightly mixed. I wonder if this is a good time to play them. Yeah,
I think they'll obviously be disappointed about dropping points against Ipswich, and they'll be wanting to bounce back on Saturday night for sure. Like you say, they've got a lot of threat. We've seen that when we played them at Eppleton. I think that was the turning point in our kind of bad form. That was the game after the international break where our performances really started to dip. And thinking about the goals that we conceded was a free kick, a corner, a penalty, like a lot of set pieces in that game as well. So we've got some things to put right against them. We had a positive result down there last year as well, so hopefully we can travel well and come back with some points.
Any progress on getting anybody in?
Yeah, like I said last week, it's tough. We're still having conversations, still hopeful that we can bring at least one in before the window shuts in a few days. So it's not for the lack of trying. We're working hard to try and get someone in to strengthen what we're doing as well.